Coffin Bay was nice, but we're heading to Streaky Bay today. 260 something kilometres, and Wendy's driving today. We've just stopped at a place called Cummings Lookout, and it's 500 metres of walking. Will my old legs cope? Yes, that was worth the walk. This is Little Bay at Ellaston. How many pictures of the foreshore can you take, I wonder? We've arrived at Streaky Bay and there's no internet. We've decided to stay at Streaky Bay Caravan Park rather than the RV park. So it's only about $12 more to park here. And then we've got to try and buy water. So this is much better. And it's right on the beach. Well, we're heading west now and we're at Penong, home of Australia's biggest windmill. They've got a real windmill theme going here.
It's nearly lunchtime and we're just before Yalata. There's still quite a lot of trees out here and it has been very green up until just a little while ago. Still crops growing.
Lunch stop at Yalata. Little bit of shade on the van. And it's very busy. Not so much going our way because of the speed we're doing, but heaps and heaps of trucks, caravans and motorhomes. And a few cars as well. And it's avocado, cheese and Vegemite toasty for lunch.
More?
No, that'll do.
Yeah.
And because there isn't a bakery anywhere within a few thousand kilometres, we're having donuts. Well, we've made it to the edge anyway. Eastern end of the treeless plain. at the Bight at viewing point number 1, and there's a whole herd of Harleys here. It's been very windy, not too bad at the moment. This is where we are. Almost everyone has gone, so we've moved into the prime position and we're going to stay here for the night. It's a pretty spectacular place to spend the evening. Good morning everyone, welcome to the Bight, the Great Australian. We got rocked to sleep all last night and this morning it's all cloudy. Wind's died down a little bit at the moment, which is nice. Don't know where we'll head today. End up today. There's a fair bit of nothing between here and at least Norseman, so we'll just keep driving until we get sick of it and then we'll find somewhere to stop. Well, we're off leaving the Bight now. It's still about 860 or something to Norseman, which is where we turn north. So we've decided to try heading to Kayaguna, which is about 450k. And Wendy's driving again today. So far the wind is only light, so we don't have a huge headwind like we did yesterday. But there's heaps of nothing out here. We're going to take a second bite at the Bight. This is the scenic lookout number 2. Not as spectacular as the first lookout, so we chose well. We finally made it west, and we got thoroughly inspected for anything fresh. Just as well I wasn't hiding anything in my shorts. This is typical of the roadhouses on the Nullarbor. Fuel, a crusty shop, and maybe some dongers out the back. And if you're really lucky, a motel. Well, this is us for the night. We're camped up just past Kayaguna. And we're a little bit off the road, and there's one other camper here as well. And we're back into the trees and off the treeless plain. This is the Kayaguna blowhole. This is sort of interesting because these caves breathe, and this is one of the breathing holes. And as you'll see, It's almost as good as Phlegm Rock from Rocky and Heifer fame. When you get close, you can feel the cold air. Camping in the bush with a fire. What can be better? Good morning everyone. We camped at the blowhole just west of Kaguna last night, just in this wayside stop, and it was really nice. Quite a few other people here, but easily spread out because the road just keeps going south that way. And it's cloudy again this morning. It's nice and calm. Look at that sunrise.
We're still on the Nullarbor. We camped near Kaguna, and today we're heading towards Norseman. And today, good morning Adrian.
Morning.
If ever you're going to get bored while you're driving, this is the road for it, because the sign said it's the 90-mile straight and it's Australia's longest straight road, and in kilometres that's 146.6 kilometres without a bend.
End of the 90-mile straight, and this is our destination for the night. Well, Norseman on a Sunday is not what you'd call the busiest place in the world, but the supermarket's open and that's all that matters. Staying at the caravan park tonight, and tomorrow we're going to head for Kalgoorlie.